Hey friends, this is Youth Rising, and I am Lindsay Law, Certified Youth Life Coach. Now, today we're going to talk about your two brains. Now, of course, you only have one brain, and it's a very complex organ in your body. But today we're going to just talk about it in a very simple way and break it down into just two areas. So, one of the areas is your prefrontal cortex, right there at the front, and we're going to call that the wizard brain. And then we've got your reptilian brain or the lower brain, and we're going to call that your lizard brain. It's kind of fun. It rhymes. Wizard, lizard. So, first, your lizard brain. This is the part of your brain that kind of keeps you alive. So, it keeps your heart beating, keeps your lungs breathing. It reacts to things. So, this is where your fight or flight response is. So, it's fast, it's automatic, it's repetitive, it likes to be efficient. But it is not logical, and it does not question any of the thoughts that are produced in that part of the brain. So a few weeks ago, I talked about kind of the three things that the brain really wants to do. It wants to avoid pain, seek pleasure, and be efficient. So the lizard brain is where that's all going on, okay? Then we have the wizard brain. Now the wizard brain takes a little bit more work to get it going. It's kind of slow. It's our thinking brain. It's very logical. And this is the part of our brain that we can use to intercept that lizard brain when it's kind of going out of control. We know that thoughts from our lizard brain aren't always logical, and they're also not always true. So the important thing I want you to take away from this idea of the two brains is that your brain is going to send almost like 50,000 thoughts to you every day. And often they're coming from the lizard brain. Like, we're not really noticing them, we're not intentionally creating them, they're just kind of coming because of how we're interacting with our world and ideas and beliefs that were stored there years ago. These thoughts are not always true. And so it is important to use our wizard brain to question these thoughts, to say, is this helpful? Is this true? And just knowing that can be such a game changer. When you notice a thought in your head that's like, oh, you're always so lazy, you can look at that and be like, you know what, that's probably coming from my lizard brain. It's just reacting to something that happened. It's not true. I may be able to find evidence for it, but I can also find evidence that it's not true. So I can question that and I can decide if it's true or if it's helpful. So the next time you notice a thought in your head, I want you to think, okay, is this coming from my wizard brain or my lizard brain? And if it's not an intentional thought and it's kind of just popping in from that lizard brain, I want you to question it. I want you to think, is that really true? Like, would we all agree on this? Or is that a helpful thought? Do I want to keep thinking that? And we'll talk more about what to do with those thoughts in the next video. Thanks for joining me today, and if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And go check out my website, www.youthrisingcoach.com, and check out my workshops and retreats that are coming up over the next couple months. I've got a bunch of fun stuff coming up, and you won't want to miss it.